ultimate gaming table. Pretty cheap. Let's go. Age of Sigmar is played on a 60 by 44 board. So these are the plans that I drew up. So basically what we're going to do is going to take the largest piece. I had all these cut mostly at the shop so that I didn't have to do as much of it myself. So if you want it easier, do that too. I'm going to take the large piece and then we're going to put a trim all the way around it using the 4 small pieces and then screw in to fasten it to the piece. Make sure you clean it all off. Once you're done, all 4 sides have something that looks like this. So part of the plans for this table was I wanted a raised edge on one side so that I could put books and dice and tape measures and all the general kind of jazz that you use to play Warhammer. So I'm just measuring out here the 2 pieces I wanted either side. This is completely up to you, depends how you want to do it. You could have a full shelf. I decided to have a dice tray built in the middle, so you'll see that in a second. Something's wrong. I feel it circling like vultures around my brain. Once you've got your 2 pieces cut out, simple task of just gluing them down. I always dry fit them first if you can, so get your wood glue, spread this out. There's definitely better ways to do this, like I didn't spread it out evenly, but whatever, it's fine. Spread it all out, whack your wood on top, job's a good one. Once it's down, put a bit of pressure on, you will get a bit of seepage through the gap, so make sure you've got something to clean that off with. If it dries all over the top now, it'll be minging at the end of it, so make sure it's nice and clear. And then just put something heavy on to weight it down. Okay, this little gap in the middle is going to be our dice tray, so just to close that off now, just measure a little piece up. Going to stick this in nice and easy, same as everything else. Bit of glue, whack it in, nice and easy. Once it's in, we're going to need some fell or foam or something to line the tray. For this bit, use another piece of wood just to square everything off, make sure it's nice and straight. Then over to the desk we go. Grab out some foam. I just used cheap, like I think it's like 50p foam from the range. Check out my other video where I made a dice tray. So run your wood glue along the bottom. This one is quite important to spread it out, whereas before it's not a big issue, but for your dice tray you want it to be very smooth, so use something, tissue or paintbrush or something like that, just to spread out the glue so it's nice and even, so you've got no random bumps underneath your foam. That's the last thing you need, is you're about to hit a 6 and it hits a bump and then all of a sudden you're on a 1. No thanks. Okay, once you've got it all nice and smooth, and do take your time with that bit because it is important. Just time to do the sides now, so cut the sides to size, and then this time I used super glue because I didn't want the wood glue dripping down and making the dice tray all dirty. So super glue for this one. Get them all on. Once you're done, you have something that looks like this. And you haven't clicked off yet. Next, we're going to work on the legs. I got some hinges off Amazon. I think they were off, like they bend so that my legs can fold away. All the links to all the things I use will be in the description down below. Let's check them out. So dead simple. All we're going to do, you can take one of these hinges and we're going to screw it to the bottom of each leg and then screw that to the underside of the table so that the legs can fold in and out underneath. Okay, you can quite easily stop here, but if you want to add that extra little bit of pizzazz to your table, then stick around. We're going to add lights to the inside of the playing area. So for this, I'll drill a hole in one of the walls to run the cables through. So after that, I use diffusers. So you literally run the LEDs along the inside of the diffusers, and then there's like a frosted white cover that goes over this just to diffuse them a little bit. It doesn't work amazingly, if I'm honest, but you know, it's the way it is. Okay, now that all that hair flicking's out the way, basically you just track this all the way around the table until you get to the end. Once you've got a complete set like this, you just plug it in and hope it works. Moment of truth. And that's it, guys. There's the end product. All in all, this table cost me about £100 to make. I'll leave a list of all the stuff in the description below if you want to make one yourself. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one. Laters.